What's going on, you guys? The Demigod back on Demigod ENT. Today I'm bringing you another episode reaction. So, man, oh man, I apologize, guys. I apologize for taking so long to get episode 6 to you guys. It really shouldn't have taken me this long. You know, I've had a lot of things go on over the course of time since our last episode reaction to episode 5. However, that is no excuse for as long as I've taken to get this up to you guys. Extremely unprofessional. Definitely apologize for that. But here I am. Here we are here today to finish episode 6. We are here today to witness the season finale for Young Royals season 1. Now, of course, we already reacted to all the past 5 episodes. If you haven't already checked those out, make sure you go check out all my reactions from episode 1 all the way through 5. There is a playlist on my channel. You can check out the playlist right here. Go show love and support to all those videos. But for today, here we are, man. We finally reached the end, the season finale. And for those who don't know, this is actually the very first show that I have completed on my channel pretty much. So this was, you know, a one and done first season completed on my channel. I'll most likely come with the season 2 for Young Royals if they do drop a Young Royals season 2. I'm sure they will, because this show did perform pretty well on their platform, on their streaming service, of course. And just one more thing to leave off on, of course, is where we left off on in the last episode. Now I went ahead and caught myself up, made sure, you know, I'm still up to date on what's going on. Of course, where we left off in the last episode, they were throwing a celebration, the Christmas celebration for Sweden. I'm not quite sure what the exact name for that is. However, it is their Christmas celebration. The whole school was doing it. Everyone was in on it. Of course, we have our main characters, Wilhelm and Simone. Now, they were beefing, as they always do. They always go back and forth with each other. You know, they're in each other's good graces, and then they're not. However, where we left off at the end of episode 5, they were, you know, back cool again. Of course, they had their little argument, their little disagreement, but they're back together. You know, they're back in each other's good graces. And that leads us, of course, into the very end of episode 5 during the celebration, where August walks away from the celebration. He uploads the footage that he recorded of Wilhelm and Simone, you know, having their private moment, which is extremely disrespectful, honestly. But he uploads it anonymously to the internet. It goes viral immediately because, of course, the prince is the prince, and he's also, you know, a celebrity figure inside of Sweden, right? And so a very sick decision from August. Of course, he's made plenty of those throughout the duration of this show, but the real kicker here was as soon as he presses upload, he gets a phone call. And what does it say on that phone call? It says that, of course, Wilhelm helped him out with his tuition, and he can now stay at the school, and he is now covered. He doesn't have to worry about leaving the school anymore. So hopefully karma hits August really hard in this episode. I want to see him go down for that. I want to see him be exposed for that, since he likes exposing people so much, right? And enough talking, man. Let's just go ahead and get into this episode. I'm sorry for the wait. Let's go ahead and check out season 1, episode 6 of Young Royals. Let's see what they got for us in this episode. Let's get into this. Let's go. All right, here we go. Oh man, we're jumping right in. They're already getting bombarded with messages. Here we go. Wow. I love the way they're using social media for this. This is genius. Oh man. I can only imagine the torment he's going through.
Your Majesty,
man, he's famous now. That video just made him famous. No way he's on the magazines. Bro, this is a genius episode already, man. Wow. I'm highly surprised.
We have to address the matter.
Right.
But we can still deny that it's you in the video. You can't really see that it's you. So this is what we'll do. We'll come and pick you up on Saturday.
Man. I especially feel bad for Simone. I mean, he doesn't want nothing to do with this, all the publicity around it.
I am.
Piensa en todo lo que él ha hecho por ti. Like meeting Dad behind my back.
Right, man.
Are you gonna ruin my life just because he's ruined
Could you
his?
stop being so fucking stubborn and try to understand my situation? The whole fucking world has seen me in that video.
Wow. He hasn't used that tone with her yet.
Do you remember what we saw during movie night? When they sat next to each other?
That's
Do you remember that we
right.
spoke about it?
You see that, man? I mentioned all those things in that episode. Those are nice callbacks here from our characters.
Simon, right?
Reporter.
I'm from today's news, and I'm writing an article and would like to have your comment.
No.
Simon.
No!
Hey, look.
Oh, they found the laptop it was uploaded from? He didn't do a good job anonymously uploading that if they were able to discover which one it was.
seriously, what the fuck's your problem?
Wilhelm.
Whoa.
Oh.
It's just a video, bro.
Just a video.
Famous people make videos like that. Well, not on purpose. They leak the video. You know, like Kim Kardashian. She's doing fine now.
Have you seen it?
Which one? You mean his or...
Come on, Kim K.
Yeah, 100%. Haven't you seen it?
I haven't seen it.
Simon, you must have seen it.
Come on, man.
Have you seen it?
Get it.
Hey, that's not bad though.
I would love for
He
you
gets
to come
his
back
friends
to us.
back. Hey, he has some good friends behind him. I do like these two. You know, they're giving him the right advice. Wilhelm actually, you know, is trying to discuss things with him, which is good because before this, every time they had a problem, he would just disassociate from him. So yeah, I'm glad to see that our characters, you know, are sticking together through their hard times here.
Yes?
This
I
guy,
told the housemaster
bro.
I'd bring you your dinner.
What does this
You do
guy
know you
have to
don't have to
say?
hide.
Come on, man. I really, really hope he finds out
Hey,
that it's
August,
August that leaked that bullshit.
Come on. It's just school.
Damn.
Thanks, Soda.
Yeah, I know how it is going to a public school, man. It's like a Shark Tank. So I can only imagine if something like this got leaked, and everyone knows about it.
But Villa, everyone can see that it's me in the video. What am I supposed to do?
Right. Yeah, to be fair, I think denying the video is a bad idea, especially
We
since
haven't done
everyone at the
anything
school
wrong.
knows it's legitimate and only people outside of the school know it's not. Or don't know, I mean, so.
We're doing this together.
As they should. I'm really glad they're sticking together during this event here. Could you imagine if they separated again and then all the publicity and all that? Man. Right. That plot line did take place last episode. They exposed him. He needs to get exposed more than that, though. Let's be honest. I'll give him one thing, though. The man stays dripped out. He stays in a clean fit. That's the only thing I'll give August.
Hi?
May
Oh,
I come in?
Didn't
What do you
expect
want?
this visitor here.
I know that it was you who uploaded the video.
Ooh,
Come in.
things are heating up.
Why did you do it?
I don't even know myself. It just happened.
I thought
Yeah,
you and William
right.
were friends.
I've tried to help him several times, but
This dude having his
I
real
mean,
villain
Erik
moment
took
right
his
now.
role seriously. Ville, he just doesn't care. He's an embarrassment to the whole damn royal family.
That doesn't give you the right.
So what do you want? You're still here, so obviously you must want something. So what do you want?
What does she want? It's a good question.
What's your biggest dream?
To be like you,
What?
to live at Hillerska, and have a life here.
Ah. Really?
Okay.
She's going to do this. I don't see that. Bro, what is going on? I'm feeling highly disturbed. Just as I felt the first time I seen them do this in what was that, episode 4? This is wrong, man. This is really wrong. How does August just keep winning? Is she really not about to tell her blood brother where that video came from?
Sarah, dinner's ready.
Really? All for selfish gain? Wow.
Asian it's just nice to make an effort and dress up for dinner.
I'm starting to dislike her character. You know,
I better go get my
she waited
suit.
for the final episode to have her turn, to have her heel turn.
At least I won't be a burden to anyone.
Wow.
And I won't have to stay in this crappy house.
What the hell are you saying?
She should have divorced him as soon as everything started.
Then we would have
Wow.
been homeless. You really have to give people a chance.
Simon, you can't always just give everybody a chance.
Wow.
That's your biggest
It's
problem.
a deep scene.
You're just always trying to help everybody. You keep letting people piss on you.
Hey, she's not wrong there. I'll give her that. She has a good point there. But at the same time, she's doing scandalous things behind the scene now.
At least I don't piss on my family, Sara.
Facts. Big facts. Let her know.
And I'm not trying to be someone I'm not.
Facts. Let her know. Let her know. Yeah. Tell her.
Nobody likes me when I'm myself.
I like you when you are yourself.
Watch a movie and
Wow,
stuff.
he
I'm
really
just
is
trying to
all up
find
on that
something.
camera. Wow.
Just something. Anything at
You
all.
definitely
that might
can't
help
run
them
away
catch
from
the
that
who
one,
did
bro.
it.
Introduce him.
How do you do?
There you go. Yeah.
Pleasure.
Introduce him.
Your, Majesty?
Goodbye.
That was awkward, but he got to meet his mom. That's pretty cool. They're making much more progress, huh? He has a really good mother. She really stays by his side through thick and thin, through anything, through any controversy or anything. If she doesn't agree with any decision he personally makes, she sticks by his side like a real mom. I really respect
Why
that.
can't I just have a relationship?
You're the crown prince,
Right.
and that's a privilege, not
Has
a punishment.
responsibilities, you know.
But I didn't ask for this.
Well, nobody has ever asked for this. You are the only one who can take over the throne after Erik. Don't
Right.
you understand that?
That is true.
Nothing compared to what you will endure for the rest of your life.
That is true. His mom's speaking a lot of facts, man.
We'll have a chance to cover this up.
Hard decisions to make for the prince, isn't it? Let's see which one he makes, huh? I think he's gonna stick by Simone, personally. We'll see, though.
What's up?
Okay, I can.
The crown prince says that's not me in the video.
What?
Man. That's interesting that they
The
didn't
royal
show
court
him
denies
saying it.
The rumors that the crown prince appears in the video that has gone viral this past week.
Man, Simone must feel crushed, man. They just had a conversation about it. They literally just had a conversation about what he's going to say. But hey, man, the prince has duties, you know? He's put in the most complicated position possible. He won't even answer his texts anymore. Makes sense. That should piss him off. It's a legitimate reason to be pissed off.
No, gracias.
¿Estás seguro? Eres fuerte, Simón.
I feel like another strong mother inside of this episode is Simone's mother. You know, she's always behind him too. We've seen that out of both their mothers in this episode.
But it was like the only way.
Right. Tough position.
You need
He's
to
the
figure out
prince.
what you want. And you can take all the time you need.
That's a good answer.
And I respect that.
It's a very good answer.
I don't want to be anyone's secret.
Hey, good on you, bro. Good on you. You know, he shouldn't have to be a secret either if he doesn't want to be one. That is totally 100% his choice. And I'm glad to see Simone stand up for himself in that scene there. Something just happened. What did she just find out on that computer?
Where's Vilhelm's room? It has
What?
to do with the dead pixels.
What is she? Batman?
And
She a super detective? How did she
these are
see
from
that?
August's Instagram. See? It's the same in every single picture.
She has some... Wow, she has amazing eyes. It's true, it is there in all those pictures. That was a great catch by her. A bit left field, but very good catch. And here we go, man. Things are about to pop off. Oh, no.
What's up? What are you talking about?
You know what he's talking
I
about.
trusted you. Why?
I'm sorry.
No, you
sorry.
aren't. No, you aren't.
What do you want me to say? I'm sorry.
You fucking told me you were the one I could always come to!
Please.
Wow.
If I had a problem!
Wow.
You said that I was among my peers!
He's acting his ass off in this scene.
You were the one I was supposed to trust!
This man about to bring me to tears with that performance. Wow, that was a very good scene right there.
You're no longer a part of my family.
That's right. Honestly, I thought he was going to try to lie his way out of that somehow because he's August, but he didn't. And I'm glad the prince knows
Mom,
now.
it was August. It was August.
I know that.
What?
No.
No way.
Have you known all this? Why didn't you tell me?
Because I knew how you would react. We gain nothing by going public. Now it's said it's not you in the video.
This
and
man
we're
can't
sticking to
trust
that.
anybody.
He should be
What the
punished.
fuck?
He bloody ruined my fucking life.
And I'm protecting our family, and I'm protecting the royal family and our legacy. That's the only thing that can give Eric's death
Yeah, hang
any
up.
kind of meaning.
She knew the whole time. He can't trust anybody at all. He must feel so empty. That's a nice reference back to episode 1. Of course, this is how he first seen him, right? These two right here. No way Felicia's still her friend after she finds out, you know, that she slept with August and that she hid her knowing the video. Aw, in front of the whole school. I'm guessing this is, you know, his way of coming out to him almost. Finally, you know, finally making his own decision. This song is amazing. I'm gonna have to mute this, sadly. That little look to the camera, I like it. Cut to black. Very good, very solid. A hell of an episode. All right, Young Royals fans, there we have it, man. That was season 1, episode 6, the finale for the Young Royals show. Let's go ahead and discuss what we got to see in this episode, man. So, a fantastic episode here. I mean, really strong way to end off on the show. Let's just go ahead and work our way through all of these things. I'm not going to try to hold you guys up too long here, but of course, we do have to talk about sort of what we've seen in this episode and how it connects to the whole season as a whole, right? So, let's just jump right into this. So first things first about this episode is this is one of the only episodes within inside of this whole season out of all 6 episodes, right, that we did not see Simone and Wilhelm separate from each other. Now that is good because like I said, I was a bit tired seeing them drive, you know, pull from each other so much inside of this show. And I'm glad that in this episode, when things really got turned on, when it really got dark for them in their lives, that they were the ones to stick together and to really tough it out with each other and rely on each other and almost emotionally lean on each other, right? And those are very powerful moments with inside this show. In fact, we got a lot of powerful moments with inside this show. So now first things first with this episode, of course, we are continuing off of the episode 5 cliffhanger where August anonymously leaks the video between Wilhelm and Simone. Now, of course, at the start of this episode, we see them dealing with that. We see really how much of an impact social media can have, especially on lives like these teens right here. A huge impact, right? Because we see just how much almost psychological torment they were going through inside of this episode, especially Wilhelm. He was in his bed like screaming, crying, shouting, didn't know how to handle it. It was very deep, man, very deep, seeing how he reacted to that whole situation. And we get a lot other moments like that throughout this episode. So it was insane, man. It was everywhere. Everyone knew about it. Literally everyone. It was in the magazines. It was viral. Absolutely insane. I mean, they turned Simone into a celebrity pretty much. He was the only one inside of that video whose face you can clearly see. Poor Simone. He really doesn't belong in any of this drama and any of this controversy. He just wants to be himself. He just is himself. He's openly himself, openly expresses himself. And because of his love for the prince, you know, it puts him in a lot of difficult situations here. Now, like I mentioned during this episode, we see a big theme inside of this episode is emotional support. I will say that that is one of the main themes here. And for instance, mothers. Now, mothers inside of this episode served a big role. Of course, we've seen Simone's mother comforting him throughout this entire episode, throughout this entire season. Really, she did a really good job really being there for him and for her daughter, and just trying to make sure that, hey, you know, everything is all right and that they're on the right track and doing the right things. And now the same goes to Wilhelm's mother. Now, of course, we found a cliffhanger, not a cliffhanger, a plot twist there at the end. We'll discuss it in a little bit, but for the majority of this episode, we got to see Wilhelm's mother be there for him. Now, she hasn't made an appearance in the show outside of episode 1, right? So seeing Wilhelm's mother be there for him in such a difficult situation, seeing how she wasn't really judging him or anything, that was really powerful right there. And you could really see that she has that just pure motherly love for her kin, for her offspring. And I appreciated seeing that within the show. I liked seeing that expressed within the storyline, and just seeing how much she cares, seeing how much mothers care inside of here. That was really touching inside of this episode. And moving on from that, we see Wilhelm and Simone, you know, they have a moment in private. They decided, you know, we're gonna stick together. Wilhelm says, you know, I don't want to come out and say whatever they want me to say. I don't want to be involved in any of this. And almost Wilhelm, not almost, but Wilhelm does just want to be himself. He does just want to, you know, have his relationship with Simone, not really be bothered by the rest of the world, not be put in the public spotlight. He doesn't, it seems like, not even really want to be a celebrity inside of this. It seems like it only causes him, you know, more confusion in his life being in the position that he's in, which makes sense because he is the prince, and as the saying goes, heavy is the head that wears the crown. Am I right, guys? And so moving on from that scene there, we see Simone's sister. She goes and visits August. Now, of course, she was the one in the last episode, in episode 5, that seen him using that computer, that seen him uploading that, and I knew that was going to play, you know, significantly into here. Personally, I thought she was going to be the one to tell Wilhelm, or at least tell Simone, hey, this is where that video came from. She should have at least let her damn brother know, even if she feels some type of way after what happened with the father last episode, you know, him trying to still keep in touch. You can see that clearly your brother loves you. Why would you not go to him with this, with something so drastic, something so mainstream? How could you not go to your brother and let him know what happened to him? I really do not like her character after this episode, personally, to be completely honest, because I liked her throughout this show. You know, she was timid, she was shy, she was making friends, she's trying to fit in, all these other things. She's dealing with, you know, disorders, what we call them, some disorders she's dealing with, and seeing her just turn her back on her brother there for public gain almost was disgusting to see, quite honestly. Seeing her hook up with August was disgusting to see. She turned her back on her brother. She turned her back on her friendship with Felice. Man, just wrong. Totally wrong. She was so wrong inside of this episode. The only thing she got right was when she was having a personal conversation with Simone and she let him know, you know, a few words, and that was the only scene inside of this episode that I could agree with her with. The rest of her scene, she just, man, she had a real character change this episode, didn't she, guys? Now, moving on from that, of course, we see the young prince. He has to go back home. He has to make a public appearance, make a public statement, because he is a public figure, and this controversy needs to be solved. They need to get out ahead of it, right? So he goes out. He has to say what he doesn't want to say. He has to say it wasn't him in the video. He has to deny everything. That hurts Simone's feelings. He goes to visit Simone, you know, and Simone, I don't want to say Simone puts him in a hard position. Simone doesn't put him in a hard position at all, honestly. He doesn't give him an ultimatum at all. He just lets him know, hey, if this is something that you want to continue with me personally, we can't always be doing things on your terms. We can't do everything that is only benefiting you. And that is true, man. Simone, he deserves some leeway because he's always backed their relationship. He's always decided more on Wilhelm's side for what they should do when it comes to those two. He's been patient with Wilhelm throughout this season. And on top of that, you could really see the emotional trauma, not trauma, but emotional baggage that is happening between them, especially Simone, because he's like, hey, man, you know, you told me just before you went and did that damn interview that you weren't going to say any of that, and then as soon as I get out of your sight, you go and say all this, and then you come back to me, try to make up with me, and they just always are having their back and forths, which, like the mother said, love is complicated when you're younger, right? So, man, hell of an episode. And then from there, we move on to the big finale, guys, right? So we see Simone's ex-girlfriend. She goes and she visits Wilhelm. She lets him know, hey, look at these dead pixels. She's been doing some investigating. I was wondering what that was. She was playing the video back a couple of times. That was the whole reason there was, hey, she noticed dead pixels in the video. How she noticed that, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. She has a hell of an eye on her, but she notices it. She takes it to Wilhelm. She lets him know. Wilhelm goes to complain to August. I expected August to give some type of sociopathic answer, you know, try to buy his way out of it again, but he doesn't. He straight up just says that, you know, he was wrong for it, and Wilhelm cuts him off, as he should. We move on from that scene to this, in my opinion, holds the most weight out of the entire show right here, is the scene between Wilhelm and his mother. The phone call between Wilhelm and his mother. He tries to inform his mother where the video came from, tries to get something done about it, and of course his mother informs him that she already knows. And man, that must have felt so heartbreaking for the character. I can only imagine the heart drop. I felt like, damn, my heart would be in my stomach if it was me personally in that position. I would have felt so hurt, so betrayed, exactly how we see he felt inside of there. I can't believe the mother did that. I mean, she could have at least told him, you know, so they're all on the same page, but she kept it from him. She hid it from him. Totally unacceptable there. And man, just sad to see that Wilhelm truly cannot trust anyone in this world except for himself. and his brother while he was still here, but sadly he passed away in the last episode, or the episode before that, right? Excuse me. And then is Simone. Simone is the only person Wilhelm could trust now, which is why we see him at the end there. He makes sure to give him that hug because he knows that he's the only person that's been there for him, and he's been putting him through, you know, a lot of torment, a lot of emotional torment. And man, that hug at the end there was right. It was what he should have done because Simone deserved it, and Simone didn't deserve any of this other nonsense that happened to him throughout this season. And with that being said, guys, that brings us to the end of this discussion. Now, of course, they left it open-ended for a season 2, which I found interesting. They did, you know, leave a few plot lines open. They didn't fully close off everything. Of course, he's probably gonna have some more things to deal with August, and then we see Simone's sister inside of here. Of course, she wants to be this big popular girl at the school, right? She wants to live on campus. She wants to be with her friend there. How she's gonna be with her friend there when she's kissing on her ex, that's going to be some good drama in season 2, in my opinion. And other than that, man, very strong here. I think they will deliver a season 2. If they deliver a season 2, guys, I will be doing episode reactions for season 2. So the next time we meet each other, we'll most likely be over there on season 2 if they ever drop that. And with that being said, I must once again apologize for taking so long to get episode 6 up to you guys. I really didn't mean for it to take this long. You guys have shown a lot of love and support to my channel and to these episode reactions. I appreciate all the love and support. I appreciate this Young Royals fan base for everything you guys have done for Demigod ENT and for me. And I'm glad we got to build a community around this show for this season, and you know, we'll do it next season. If they drop next season, stay tuned. Other than that, guys, you guys should go ahead and join me for Squid Game episode reactions, because I do have an episode 1 Squid Game reaction and review up on my channel. You can check that out right here, and I have an episode 2 dropping very soon. I'm not sure if I would have dropped it before or after this. I'm almost certain that I'm going to drop it after this episode though, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, those are my thoughts on this episode. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. If you don't know what I do here on Demigod ENT, I do share the reaction show reactions, movie reactions, movie reviews, movie news, and unboxing videos. So if you're interested in any of that, you're in the right place, man. Hit subscribe, hit the like button, show this video some love. I drop multiple videos a day on the channel that you can expect out of me. And if you don't already know, I am the Demigod, the chosen one here on Demigod ENT. I appreciate those who have stuck from episode 1 into episode 6 with me. I appreciate and love you all. And with that being said, your boy the Demigod is out of this thing, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. I'll catch y'all next time. Stay tuned for more videos because more videos are dropping soon. Peace.